For once, I'm in a hotel that's not part of a chain. This is an independent hotel, and it has a link to English history. Welcome to the Cromwell Hotel in Stevenage. Hello, it's Craig and welcome back to Craig's Life and welcome to another hotel review. Now this one, for a change, I'm in an independent hotel, so not one that's part of a chain, no Ibis or Mercure or Holiday Inn or anything like that. This is an independently owned hotel. This is in Stevenage in Hertfordshire. Out here is the ancient high street of Stevenage. Now I have to confess I do not know a great deal about Stevenage, but just having a little look, there's a lot of old buildings and it's got a nice appeal to it. This particular hotel, the original part of it used to be a farmhouse, so obviously around here was just nothing but open countryside, and it was owned by a chap called John Thurlow. Now he was the secretary to the infamous Oliver Cromwell. Now for those of you who know a little bit about English history, which I don't, I'm putting my hand up and say I don't, he of course was the ruler of England during the Civil War. So hence why this hotel has got its name, the Cromwell Hotel. This particular room is an executive room and I am here for 3 nights. So let's have a little look around. So this hotel has cost me £252 for 3 nights. That's £84 a night. And as I said, this is an executive room. Could have had a standard room. This obviously, for not a lot more, was actually quite a good price because the booking agent that I used gave me a 5% discount, so I ended up paying for an executive room for very little more than I would have got a standard room for. First thing that I'm going to point out, and I will apologise for this, is I realise that the lighting in here is quite dark. It is a little bit dark outside, but frankly I don't mind that, because one thing I don't really like is I don't like big lights, I don't like a lot of bright light. I like nice, down-rated, subtle lighting tones. I just find big lights too brash and it feels too cold and too clinical, so for me this is fine. However, for filming purposes it's not very good. But here I am sat in one of 2 very comfortable chairs with a nice table, box of tissues should I need them if I have a sudden allergy attack. I'm very comfortable here in this room. So this is in front of the window. There's not much to look out here, there's just a view of the car park. Just having a little look through the guest directory here on the desk area. Can't find anything else more out about this hotel, but if you needed to do a little bit of work here in this desk area, I have a nice reading light and a telephone here should I need to contact reception for anything. I've also got my TV remote, which is a TV remote rather than a hotel TV remote, so with a bit of luck, I'll test this in a moment, I should be able to plug my Fire Stick into the TV, which is just there. So once again the lighting is quite poor unfortunately, but here we have a nice fancy metal tray with tea and coffee making facilities on it. So I've got little sachets of milk here, tea, coffee, proper china, little kettle, and we have got some Bronte raspberry and coconut and white chocolate biscuits. I'll pass on those simply because I don't like coconut. Never mind. And just above the tea and coffee, which is there, underneath here I've got a little rack for my case, we have a nice large TV. I'm not sure if I will connect my Fire Stick for this. I logged onto the Wi-Fi when I came in and I had to put my name and email address and set up a password to log onto the Wi-Fi. It's a little bit tricky and time consuming to do all of that on a Fire Stick, but I'll give it a whirl anyway and see how I come up with it. A very nice, very comfortable queen size bed, nice pillows, nice padded headboard. I'm not sure who this chap is, he could have been the owner. I don't think that's Cromwell. Shows how much of English history I know. But one of the things I do like about this, which is, you know, if you've watched any more of my reviews, is a bugbear. We have plug sockets with dual USBs at the side of the bed. Perfect for charging laptops and mobile phones. Yeah, I think I should sleep quite well on this one. So obviously the bed, we've got a nice wardrobe here. Got everything we need in here. The hairdryer is actually in a bag, but if you need it, there is one there. We have got a safe here, and I've had a little rattle around inside. There's nothing in the safe. The only thing with this particular one is that the cover has come off the battery case, so if I did set up a password and use the safe, there's a good chance that this might fall off and the battery's fallen out, which means I won't be able to get back in again. Never mind. It's easy fix, not a problem. Down at the bottom here we have got a fan, and this is not a cheap nasty fan, this is a good fan, and it's spotless. And we've also got, sorry about that, an ironing board right here as well, should I need it. Finally, of course, we have the bathroom. Behind me here is a toilet. You've seen a toilet before, you know what they look like. Nothing exciting to report there. We have, I used to work in the DIY trade, we used to call this a Victorian style sink. It is, of course, obviously new, it's not Victorian in age. Nice mirror, nice light. And what we do have, and this is something that I rather like, is we've got hand soap here and hand lotion here. Rather than having the ones which are the little bottles or the soap that's wrapped up, which you use a couple of times and then gets thrown away, you can just use as much or as little as you need on this particular one. So for me personally, I prefer that. And it's called Noble Isle, so it looks like it's quite a good brand as well. Opposite, we've got a nice tiled bathroom. I do like the nice effect with the tiles, the older style feel. It matches the ambience and age of the property. So we've got the nice white tiles behind me and the green ones here. Nice shower clean, which as we can see is spotless. And again, as we can see there, we've got the same body wash and shampoo, which is perfect, so we can use just basically as much as we need. And up here, towels, obviously, that's the hand towel that I already used, and we've got some good sized fluffy towels as well for when you've had a shower. Let's go back into the bedroom and let's think about a score for this hotel. So for those of you who have seen my hotel reviews before, you'll know how I score my hotels. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Where would I score this one? It seems to have everything going for it. We've got a nice comfortable bed, it's very nicely appointed. On the outside you can see the extensions have been built. They don't keep with the original, but you know, it doesn't matter too much because on the whole it's been done very nicely. It's furnished to a very high standard inside. I had a very nice greeting when I came in, and I know there's a nice pub and restaurant attached to this hotel as well, should I want. If not, there are things down the high street where I can go to. I have tea and coffee making, I have a large TV, I have all the amenities in the wardrobe if I need them. The Wi-Fi is good. As I say, with the Wi-Fi I had to put in like a username and password to create access, which might be a little tricky if I want to access my Fire Stick through the TV. But everything's here. The other good thing as well, of course, free parking. So as far as I'm concerned, for 3 nights, will I be comfortable here? Without a doubt. I don't see anything wrong with this unless the ceiling falls in on me in the middle of the night. So I'm now going to give this hotel its score. 5. Easy. As far as this hotel is concerned, I would certainly recommend it if you're going to be in this area. So this is the Cromwell Hotel on the old High Street in Stevenage in Hertfordshire. And that's all there is to say about this hotel. So, guess what? Until the next time, stay tuned. See you right here again on Craig's Life. Bye!